all this hawkish talk we're hearing from Fed officials, do you buy it? Do you think that we're definitely getting that hike later on this month? And is that already priced into the markets?
Well, yes, I do think that we're probably going to get it. Do I think it's necessary? I'm not exactly sure, but quite frankly, most market investors, you saw the futures curve, it is priced in. And we have seen inflation continue to fall. The only thing that will keep inflation higher is if we see a sudden spike in oil. And given that we are seeing a slowing in the economy, that's really hard to expect. It would be a shocker. I think the one thing that we do have to get used to as kind of as a nation is that if we continue deglobalizing, which is part of what's driving some of this shift in inflation, our inflation expectations should be modestly higher than they have been for the last 2 decades. And I don't think that's an unreasonable thing to expect. Okay. But the long end of the market has not priced that in at all.
All right. So I want to get your opinion on why the markets are moving higher. So maybe July's hike is priced in, but what about another one this year? Is that priced in? And we have a lot of reasons for the markets not to move higher. Rates have moved higher. We have recession concerns. We have a consumer that may actually be stretched to the limit, even though it continues to power the market. So what's moving things higher in your opinion?
So there are a few things. One is that a lot of the impact of higher inflation has already been felt in the margins. Margins have stabilized all year. And in fact, we are actually continuing to see revenues continuing to go up, which is, like, as you said, the consumer continuing to power through. Now, look, everyone's expecting the consumer to kind of run out of excess money to spend and credit lines to spend by the end of the year. So we should see that fall off. Okay. Yeah. So, but right now it's a volume play in the equity markets because margins just aren't going anywhere. They've been hit, and they're not expanding.
With so much uncertainty, why haven't we seen more movement in the VIX? I'm looking at the VIX right now. It's basically cut in half since March 15th. And over that time, we've heard more people talk about recessions. We've heard the Fed become increasingly hawkish. Why isn't there more concern?
You know, it's interesting. If you actually watch the expectations, we started the year with really negative expectations, and we've actually been revising those expectations up for this year and pushing down expectations for next year. And to some degree, we've been pushing out when we think the slowdown will occur. We used to think it would happen by the end of this year. Now we think it'll happen sometime in the middle of 2024. And the expectation of the severity of that slowdown has also been tempered dramatically. So it really looks like it's going to be a non-event. And so the risk is that it is a further slowdown than what we're pricing in.